Hello and welcome back to my video on Kill Team 2021. This time we are going to talk about the Novitiate Kill Team. I'm sorry for the long delay, but yeah, I was a bit busy and now I just got the time to record this. Alright, so Novitiate Kill Team, the archetype is security and recon. The security is probably the better bet because I don't know about recon. I don't think they should be like too spread out. They are mostly melee, mostly close range, unless you're using deploy. So yeah. All right. You can bring one superior, one leader, and 9 novitiates. My suggestion would be to bring all of the unique ones, just like in Pathfinders. Let's look at their special ability first. The acts of faith. So basically, if you're using, this is pretty clear. This sounds a bit confusing at first, but this is actually pretty clear. If the novitiate main weapon is melee, then it's a combat specialist, usually. If the novitiate's main weapon is ranged, then it's a marksman specialist. What about the staunch one? Well, for that one, you have to look at the stats here. Right, there you go. Right. So basically, if the melee specialist kills anyone with melee, they get faith point. If the marksman specialist kills anyone with shooting, then it gets faith point. You get faith point. Basically, it's like that, right? So faith points you can use for these, which is pretty useful. You can pay one faith point to get basically you can reroll. Yeah, you can reroll one dice, attack dice or defense dice. Pretty good. One faith point reroll. This usually people needs to pay with CP, but for them they can just pay with faith points. Pretty good. Also, you start the game with 3. Actually, no. You start the turning point with 3, which is crazy. Also, I don't think faith point is gone at the end of the turning point, so you always get 3 at the beginning. All right, and then you can pay 2 faith point whenever they fight or shoot in the roll. Oh, okay, you can convert one fail hit as a successful normal hit by paying 2 faith point. You can pay 1 to reroll 1 dice, or you can pay 2 to guarantee a fail into a hit. Very good. And then you can pay 3 faith point. Basically like this, but change it into crit. Even crazier, but it is 3 faith point, so be careful. And then there's you can pay 2 faith point. It's pretty much the same as Guiding Light, but this is for defense. And then also the same Armor of Contempt. Oh, but this one is okay. Yeah. Well, defense dice is only for shooting, right? So of course. Okay, makes sense. You only pay 2. You get to change it into critical. Wait, hang on a minute. What? When a shooting attack is made against a friendly novitiate operative in the roll defense dice, retain one of your failed save as a successful save. Oh, in this one, it's successful save into a critical save. Okay, this two, yeah, sorry. The 3-1 is successful save into critical. For 3? I don't know if that's worth it. 1 faith point, Emperor's Protection. Whenever you suffer a mortal wound, ignore the mortal wound. It only blocks 1 mortal wound though. But I guess if you can make sure like your operative like survive with 1 wound, maybe. Oh, mortal wound. Yeah. There's not a lot of mortal wounds. Like at most you'll get like 2 mortal wounds, and you can block it with 2 faith points. That's fine. Blessed Rejuvenation, 2 faith points. You can basically heal. When you are active and operative, you regain D3 lost wound. You can use it a maximum of 2 times. So basically you can heal 2 D3s. Still good for 2 faith points. Blinding Aura. When an enemy operative performs a shooting attack, select one friendly Novitiate operative until the end of that activation. While that friendly operative is more than 2 circles from that enemy operative, which means 4". That friendly operative is treated as being in cover. Oh. Oh. Okay, that's pretty good. But it's 2 faith point. If it's 1, it's probably worth it. But 2, I don't know, maybe. Alright, we'll skip the ploys later. For later, we'll check the data sheets first. Right, Novitiate Militant. This is the standard Novitiate Sister, I think. Yeah, this is the standard Novitiate Sister, which you will not bring. Yes. So, standard movement, standard APL, standard GA, standard defense, 4+ save, 7 wounds. Yeah, pretty standard. For the weapons, it's like the Guardsman equivalent, but they have better to hit. They hit on 3+. The damage is 2-3. Same kind of melee, but they have a Novitiate blade. If you don't bring auto gun, I think. Yeah. I think so. Yeah. Well, whatever. It's balanced, pretty good damage. So yeah, if you have to bring Novitiate Militant, I guess bring this one instead of the auto gun because it's like 2-3 damage. Come on, without any special rule. Yikes. Yeah. Right, Novitiate Superior. Now you'll be bringing one of these. Basically same stat, 1 more wound. Of course, bring the plasma pistol and power weapon. That's like, duh. Right, plasma pistol is pretty good as usual. 5-6 damage, AP1, hitting on 2+. That's good. Power weapon, very good. 4-6, lethal 5+. And she has the lead by example ability. Whenever she is activated, if she performs any mission action, or if any enemy operatives are incapacitated, or if she kills an enemy operative as a result of any action, you can select one ready friendly Novitiate operative visible and within 6 inches of it. Hang on a minute. Sorry, that thing earlier, I was a bit confused. No, this is not 4 inches. This is 2 inches. This is 1 circle. Sorry. All right. So within 6 inches of it, after this operative activation ends, you can activate that operative. Yeah, pretty good. So if you do a mission action or kill someone, you can immediately activate one other Novitiate that is visible and within 6 inches. Pretty good. Next, the Penitent. This is the one that uses the huge chain blade. Eviscerator? Yeah, there you go. Penitent Eviscerator. This is basically the same, almost the same stat as Sister Penitent. Repentitious. Repentitious, but she has so much better saves, which is good. But she lost. I think she lost Feel No Pain. Yeah. So better save, which is 4+, 7 wounds, still the same. She does have auto pistol though, so that's pretty good. Some range option, which is okay actually, 3+. The melee is pretty much the same as the Repentia, 5-6 brutal, reap 2, hitting on 4+, 4 dice. The difference is she has zealous rage, which is when you roll, you can re-roll any or all of your attack dice. She's better than a Repentia. What the hell? What? She's better than Repentia. Wow. Repentia needs like the equipment you can re-roll. And even then, if you still fail, if you roll a 1 or a 2, was it? You wound yourself for 1. But this one, no. What? Okay, Absolution through Destruction, 1 AP, perform a fight action with this operative, then perform another fight action. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. What? She basically can attack twice in melee. Ooh, that's nuts. She is better than Repentia. What the hell? Yeah, bring this, of course. Bring one of this. Next one is the Purgatus. I don't know how you pronounce this. Whatever, same stat line. she uses a flamer. Now, if you just look at this, it seems like, oh yeah, it's the usual garbage flamer, right? Why use a flamer? However, this one, she has Inferno 1. Now, this alone, this already makes it better, but there's a ploy that makes it even better. So usually I don't suggest bringing flamers, but for the novitiates, if you can, bring it. Because this is very good. It is very good. Like on crits, you get Inferno 1, right? It's 5 dice, so there's not a bad chance that you will do at least one crit, which means the enemy will get like continuous damage, continuous 1. Right? Which is pretty good. Not continuous. Well, it's only continuous if you, yeah, whatever. It has a unique action, Burning Advance, 1 AP, perform a free dash, and then shoot. What? So basically, you can 1 AP move, and then you use this, you can dash, and then shoot. That's crazy. Or if you're behind obstruction, you can use this, dash out, shoot, and then move back into obstruction. Well, if the enemy is still alive, it won't help you because they're within charging range, but otherwise, very good. We'll check the ploy later. It's really good combined with this and this. Novitiate Pronatus. Same stat line, auto pistol, whatever, gun butt, whatever. Now, she's useful for this. Relic Seeker. Each time this operative is activated, it can perform one mission action at any point during activation without subtracting any skill action point. Pretty good. And then there's this. Raise Relic, 1 AP, you gain 2 faith points. Right? If you were within 2 inches of the center of an objective marker, or while within 6 inches of the enemy drop zone, you gain 3 instead. Very useful. Very useful. Next one, Exactor. Exactor, using 2 neural whips. Basically, this is like the Penitent Superior. Repentia Superior? Yeah, sorry. But this is really good, right? Like, the damage is pretty much meh, and the range is meh, but it's lethal 5 and stun. Pretty good. Pretty good. Same stat line. And then you can whip into frenzy, which is you pay 1 AP, 1 penitent, gains 1 extra APL, and 1 circle extra movement, which is good. It's really good. That means the penitent, if she charges, she can charge for 3, 4, 5 circles, 10 inches charging range, and 1 extra APL. So the penitent can dash first, and then charge, and then fight. Very dangerous. She's basically now 13 inches charging range. Threat range, I mean, sorry. 13 inches threat range. That is good. Bring this, put her near the penitent. Also, if you're not bringing the penitent, don't bring this, of course. But why would you not bring the penitent? She's crazy. Next, Novitiate Reliquarius. Pretty much the same stat, but with 1 more wound. Okay. Meh weapons. Icon of Purity. Each time a friendly novitiate is incapacitated, okay, when your ally dies, if this operative is within 6 inches and visible, roll 1d6 on a 4+. Ooh, the dying one can shoot for free. It's all right. It's all right, I guess. Yeah. Path the icon, 1 AP. Perform this action while within 2 inches of a center of an objective marker. Yep. Until this operative is next activated. If it's this within 2 inches of half the APL of enemy operative when determining who controls that objective marker. Oh, okay. This is for objective control, situational, but it's all right, I guess. You'll be bringing her forward with the others anyway. So yeah, get her closer to the like melee sisters or whatever, so the melee sister can get to its destination. Hospitaller, this is basically the medic because every box kill team have their own medic. Yeah, same range weapon. The melee is a bit better because of lethal 5+. And then you have this. Once per turning point, or once per round, if a friendly unofficiate would be dead, while visible and within 3 inches, it's not dead. It has 1 wound remaining. And the rest of the shooting dice against that dead one is discarded. So it's not going to be, hey, she's dead. Oh, no, she's not. Oh, she's dead again. No, it's fine. And then that other friendly operative can then free dash, but must finish that move within 1 inch of this operative. So basically, you revive one person who should be dead, and then that person dashes towards the hospitaler. And then subtract 1 APL from both of them for this turn. It's alright. Pretty good, I guess. Sorry. Chirurgeon's Tool, 1 APL, select one friendly novitiate within 1 inch and visible, you heal 2d3. Okay. But you cannot heal her if she was revived in the same turn. Okay, no cheating like that. You have to heal someone else. Okay. Preceptor. Preceptor uses the mace. Pretty good damage. Hitting on 3+. 5/5 Inferno 2 stun. Really good melee specialist. Unflinching determination each time she's being shot at. No, is made against a friendly. Okay. Okay. So if someone is being shot at 3 inches from the preceptor and visible from the preceptor, you can reroll one of their defense dice. Pretty good. And Glorious Hymnal, 1 AP until the end of the turning point. Each time a friendly novitiate fights in the roll attack dice, if she is within 6 inch of this operative, you can reroll any or all of your attack dice result of 1 or 2. Very good. Good melee specialist combined with other melee specialists go forward together, and she can buff them and do crazy damage in melee. Very good. Next, Novitiate Dialogues. Range, melee, but she's used for this. 1 AP, select one friendly novitiate within 6 inch and visible at 1 APL. Pretty good. Also, Auto Broadcaster, place a condemning sermon token within 6 inch of this operative. While an enemy operative is within 2 inch of the center of your condemning sermon token, worsen the ballistic skill by 1. In the ready operative step, remove the condemning sermon. Okay, this is pretty good. You bring her forward, and then she can debuff enemies. Pretty good. And it doesn't need to be visible, so she can just move like to a wall, and then put the token on top of the wall. So any enemy on top of that wall gains a debuff. Pretty good. Next, Novitiate Duelist. This one with the blade, yeah. Pretty much lethal 5, pretty good. Expert Riposte, but the damage is only 3/4. It's alright. But she has this. Each time she fights in combat using the dueling blade, in the resolve successful hit step of that combat, each time you parry, you also inflict damage. This is really good. Usually you think, why would I parry? Unless your enemy rolls less than you, like they only roll 1 success, you parry, right? But if they roll more than you don't parry, you just deal damage. But with her, you can parry, always parry with the first one. You parry and then you deal damage. Very good. Next one, the Condemner. She's very useful because she has silent rule, right? The damage is 2/3, but with Pierce 1 and Mortal Wound 2, which is really good if you crit, and silent. So you can just make her stay concealed and just keep shooting behind cover. Or get to a vantage point and keep shooting behind the vantage point's cover if it exists. She has a null rod. Basically, each time an enemy operative is activated, if it is within 6 inch of this operative, the APL cannot be higher than 2. Okay. Each time an enemy operative would perform a psychic action within 6 inches of this operative, 1 additional AP must be subtracted. Okay, that's conditional, the second one, but the first one is pretty good if you're fighting against like Marines or Custodes or Harlequins. Yeah, very useful. Now, let's check this first, actually, because you can bring Purgatus up to 2 times, right? Would you really do that, though? Wait, which one is the Purgatus? Sorry. Purgatus is the Flamer? Purgatus is the Flamer? What? Yeah. You could bring 2 of this if you want. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh. Ooh. The problem is you don't really have an option to just bring all of them because you can only bring 9. One superior can only pick 9 of these. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So one of them you don't bring. Ooh, which one? So for my friend, he did not make the Purgatus. He just makes the other. But if you ask me, which one should I pick? Oh man, this is hard. This is very hard. Ooh. Ooh, this is very useful. So you have to bring this, right? No, I mean, Condemner, you have to bring it. Yeah. Duelist, very useful. Bring it. Yeah. Dialogus? Well, you can. Actually, you might skip this one. No, you can add APL. Don't skip this one. Dialogus, bring. You can buff fights with this. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, also very good melee. Don't skip that one. This one, Hospitaller, very useful. Don't skip that one. Licarius. Before dying, they can shoot once. And then APL objective marker. Okay, maybe if you really want to skip this one. Skip the Relicarius. Like, that's my opinion, right? So if you think this is more useful than a Purgatus, then go for it. But I think the Purgatus might be very more useful than she is. Yeah. Exactor, bring if you have Penitent, of course. Even without, she's pretty good because stun crits and lethal 5. Yeah. Yeah. Pronatus, very useful because you can gain faith points, which is always useful. Fregatus, bring 1 at least. Do you want to bring 2? Nah, just bring 1. It's fine. All right, let's look at the ploys. Strategic ploys. Strategic, remember, this takes effect for the whole turning point. 1 CP until the end of the turning point, remove range special rule from auto pistol, bolt pistol, and plasma pistol. So all of the pistols have unlimited range for 1 CP. Pretty good for the first few turns. When you just get into position, like use this in turn 1. When you're getting into position to charge or to, use this. Because now everyone can shoot. If they can shoot, right? It depends on the situation. If your enemy is like all concealed and behind cover, why bother? Yeah, it's okay. Second one, Sanctified Rounds, 1 CP until the end of the turn. Add 1 to damage for autoguns and auto pistol. This is also pretty good because it basically upgrades your auto pistol and autoguns and auto pistol into bolters, bolt gun and bolt pistol. It's okay, I guess, if you really need the damage boost and you're within range, you can use this. However, if you're within range anyway, right, might as well just charge because I think you have better melee. And you can say, oh, just use both of these. That's wasting 2 CPs. I don't know if I would do that. But sure, if you have the CP, go ahead. And then there's Aegis of the Emperor, 1 CP until the end of the turning point. Each time an enemy operative within 6 inch of the friendly novitiate operative perform a psychic action, that operative suffer 1 mortal wound. This is very situational because there's only what? 2, 3 kill teams with the capability to use psychic powers? Yeah, situational. Might be useful, but yeah, situational. Next is Defenders of the Faith, 2 CPs. At the start of the firefight phase, 1 friendly novitiate operative that is within 2 inch of the center of each objective marker can perform a free shoot or free fight. For 2 CP, I do not think this is worth it. No, seriously. But then again, that's up to you. If you see that, this might be worth it, and there's only 1 enemy nearby, and blah blah blah. Yeah, sure. But I would think you'd be better off using this and then just shooting at it. But if you really need to move first, right, if so that the novitiate within the objective doesn't get killed, sure. Tactical ploys. Glorious martyrdom, 1 CP. When 1 novitiate is dead, each operative within 2 inch and visible to that suffer 1 more, and each enemy. Ooh, okay. When your novitiate dies, each enemy within 2 inches of her suffers 1 mortal wound, and then you gain D3 faith point. Very good, especially against melee army. Like if you're fighting against Gene Stealer or Hormagot army, assault intercessors. But then again, if you're fighting assault intercessors, just laugh at them and they'll die. Burning Wrath. Now this is pretty cool, right? Because the Ministorum Flamer changed from 5/2 plus 2/3 Inferno 2 into 3/4. Same as a Bolter. So same as a Bolter and Inferno 2. Crazy. Wait, what happened? Wait, Purgatus is Inferno. Oh, changed from Inferno 1 to Inferno 2. Even crazier. That's really good. That is really good. Where's the ploys? Where's the ploys? Yeah, there you go. Really good. If you're within range and you can hit like a very tough target or like more than 1, use this. Definitely. Next one is Righteous Condemnation, 1 CP. After rolling your attack dice for a shooting attack by a novitiate Condemner, you can reroll any or all of your attack dice for that shooting attack. Which one is Condemner? This one? Oh, okay. Okay, that's okay. Yeah, if she's shooting like a very important target, use it. But if not, then use it for something else. Next, extra tech ops. Purge with Flame. You can reveal this any turning point if 2 or more enemy operatives are incapacitated by attacks made by weapons with Inferno special rule. Score 1 VP. I think this is kind of hard to do because you're hoping for a crit, right? I don't know. I don't know. A bit too much of a gamble, I think. Next, Reconsecrate Ground. At the end of any turning point, if friendly operative control that objective marker, you score 1 VP. Reveal this of the first turning point. Select 1 objective marker that is not within 6 inches of your drop zone. Okay. Okay, at the end of the turn, if you control it, you score 1 VP, extra VP, basically. Okay, this one's pretty good. So, but you do tell your enemy, like, okay, I'm going here. I'm going to put all of my units here. Be careful with that. But then again, yeah, pretty cool. Glory to the Martyrs. Reveal this tech ops when friendly operative is incapacitated while within 2 inches of center of the objective marker. If another friendly operative is incapacitated while within 2 inches of the center of the objective marker, you score 1 VP. If you achieve the first condition in any subsequent turning point, you score 1 VP. Ooh, this requires you to die first? No, I don't think so. I don't think you should bring this. But if you're fighting against like Marines, right, or Custodes, which means you're guaranteed to die, bring this. Definitely. But if you're not, if you're fighting like guardsmen, there is no guarantee that you'll die. So probably don't. I'm going to skip Spec Ops rules as usual because, yeah, if you're going to play campaign, just read it yourself. Let's go to the equipments. Icon of Faith, 2 EP. You can perform Act of Faith without using any faith point. Or 2 EP, huh? It's alright, I guess. Give this to the leader, I suppose. Chaplet Ecclesiasticus, 2 EP. Basically, you gain the following ability. Each time operative activated, roll 1d6. On a 6, 1 APL. What? But it has to be on a 6 though. It is a gamble. It might be funny. I don't know. You decide. Adamantium Weave Surplus. The save is 3+ instead of 4+. You might want to bring this and give this to the ones that are moving forward. Don't give this to the Condemner, right? Because the Condemner is silent and she's just going to be concealed the whole game and shooting. So don't give this to the Condemner, but you can give this to the melee specialists. Pretty useful. Frag Grenade is the usual. Because you do have the Flamer, if you bring the Flamer, I don't think you need to bring the Frag Grenade. Same with Crack. Crack might be a bit useful for fighting like tougher enemy, but if you're going all melee, might as well just go pure melee instead of bringing this. Auto Chastiser 1 EP whenever you fight. This is the same as the Repentia one, right? I think. Yeah, you can re-roll, but this also works for shooting. Okay, you can re-roll any or all of your attack dice result of 1. Okay, but if it's still 1, you suffer a mortal wound. I would say no. I would say no. I would prefer you bring this, and maybe this. What about this? Each time this operative strike with a critical hit, gain 1 faith point. Give this to someone with lethal. Definitely. Give this to someone with lethal? Yeah. Definitely, yeah. Which one have lethal? The leader have lethal, but it's power weapon. I would say give it to her. Because her range is only 3 inches, but it's still pretty good, right? Yeah, don't give it to her, because she's most likely going to heal people and shoot. You're not going to melee with her, very rarely at least. Give it to her, definitely, right? Yeah, okay. So there's a lot of option here, a lot of good options. So yes, for what to make, one superior is definitely, I would say, the one before. You can skip the... Which one do you need to skip? Did I say that you can skip? Dialogus, was it? Reliquarius? Yeah, Reliquarius. Yeah, you can skip this, I think. And just bring a Purgatus. Purgatus is really good. Yeah. Okay, yeah, basically that's it. That is it for the Novitiates. So now I've only fought Novitiates once, right? I've seen them in action once. They are kinda underwhelming compared to the Pathfinders. That's my opinion. But maybe that's because my opponent is like, that's the first time he plays, so I don't know. Maybe that's it. We'll see later. I don't know. But yeah, they do have like potentially very dangerous because of the faith points. So maybe my opponent is just not used to the faith points here. If you use your faith points, faith acts of faith efficiently, these they seem to have the potential to be very good. Definitely. So yeah, that's it for the novitiates. For the next video, I am not sure what it will be. Probably Ecclesiarchy, because again, my favorite compendium kill team. Also, speaking of ecclesiarchy, I am pissed that they didn't get this. What do you mean a full-fledged sister cannot use acts of faith? Meanwhile, the novitiates have acts of faith. Come on. Games Workshop, what the hell is this? But whatever. Alright, I guess that's it. Thank you for watching the video. Please leave a like, leave a comment if you disagree or you want to add something. And thank you for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye!